is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, most of the attention in this year's draft.
Thank you, David. Young, just the latest steal to come as a second-round pick.
Well, guys like Draymond Green and Marc Gasol were second-rounders as well. And there are some great players in the league that were passed over early.
Minnesota making some changes. Zhang comes in for Bielitsa, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dunn. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Sarge. And Prez is subbed in for Luwawu. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Jared Bayless is out there with Prez. And it's Simmons in at the 3 spot.
Well, how about the end?
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. We've had our chances on offense.
And he just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
You know, once you get out of rhythm, it's difficult to recapture it. Now they've got to figure some things out.
Young's checked in for Jared Bayless. Zhang, a screen. Here's Wiggins. Kept alive, Minnesota. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Hill, he's checked in for Towns. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. Off the inbound. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
No, it feels like he's forcing things. Getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him. You know, it's really special to be able to watch this guy operate offensively. He gets his points in all sorts of ways.
Here's Prez. That jam.
Get out of the way.
You want to talk about a team just destroying it in the NBA draft? This front office deserves a round of applause with their selections of Prez and Justice Young.
Kevin, great point. Not only did they get 2 good players in the draft, but they got 2 good players that work perfectly together. You can see the chemistry there already, and I think they have a bright future as a tandem. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And Rubio kicks to Levine. And again, unable to change momentum here.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Rubio, following the basket by Prez. Here's Wiggins. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Shot's good from Young.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pick up by Hill. On the wing, Levine. A three-pointer, Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Noel. Prez dishes to Embiid. He kicks to Noel. Rebound, Hill. Timberwolves trail by 9. And for the Timberwolves, they had a rough season as they learned the ropes, but still came up with several big wins, Doris, that they could build off of last year.
Well, you have to look no further.
Whoa! And look at Prez getting fancy out there. He loves putting on a show with that unreal athleticism.
Wow.
Minnesota's got just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Rubio, the pass to Levine. Pick up by Hill. Levine kicks to Wiggins. That's tipped. And Prez with a clear pass.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And Prez came into the NBA early, as is so common now, but he still has the support of his loving mom. And the two are as close as any in the league, and she still hounds him to take care of himself.
Well, that's what moms are best at, huh? I heard she will still send him care packages with food. I'm sure some of his teammates might rib him on that, but nothing beats a home-cooked meal from mom. I don't care who you are.
Young hooking up Prez on that score. Terrific play by Orange Juice.
And those two have such great timing together. They make the game look simple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Levine. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sometimes even the simplest things are ruined, but they've got to be frustrated with that turnover.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jack. Aldridge comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's Bielitsa in for Wiggins. Young dishes to Prez. Rebound by Aldridge.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Well, the issue, I think, is you'd like to work towards something better. Just because it's there doesn't mean you should take it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a huge surge. An 18-5 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
Cole Aldrich is out there with Pekovic. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Bielitsa in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Well, Doris, to get through an entire NBA season, you got to be tough. I mean, physically tough, mentally tough. Which do you think in the league right now exude and show you night in and night out that kind of toughness?
Well, the guy I marvel at in terms of the ferocity with which he plays is Russell Westbrook. And I don't think I've ever seen that dynamic a player at the lead guard position. The athleticism, the ability when he gets to the rack to just like, I mean, it's an assault on the rim.
Confidence, too. I mean, your confidence has got to be just boundless, don't you think?
I mean, to believe that you're the best player in the league. And I think it, to me, is his greatest attribute is his confidence.
I thought Jordan was about the toughest guy mentally and physically that I had ever seen. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, but what he showed, I think, led his team.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would agree with you on Michael. All time, that was the baddest man to ever do it. No doubt about it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Andrew Wiggins' ball handling lagged behind the rest of his game before he came to the NBA, but he's found he can use his size to post up immediately. It's a talent that many players don't develop until they've been in the league for years. Kevin, he's got the footwork, and as his skills develop, he's almost certain to become a superstar.
Sure does. Thanks, D.A.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's stolen by Prez. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Okafor. Rebound, Minnesota.
He just didn't have enough strength to complete that shot.
Okafor with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Okafor. And it's 8 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep...
Also, to get them to tighten up that defense.
But tighten up and toughen up in the lane. Establish better position. Maybe even take some charges.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Zhang comes in for Cole Aldrich. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Towns is not fully developed at this point. Scouts feel someday he'll play in the 260, 270 range.
Landry gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Knocks it loose. Wiggins outside. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
And you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bayless is checked in.
And what makes Prez special is his passion for the game. Any weakness he has, he works tirelessly to make it a strength. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Ben Simmons was so highly praised during his brief college career. Came in with lofty expectations, and his play on the court really nothing short of amazing.
Oh! Wow.
And that's all Prez, cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
Done with it. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Bielitsa buries it from three-point range. Bielitsa's got his first 3 points of the game. The 76ers leading by 23. And Bayless kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Oh, no question. They're taking what the defense gives them rather than forcing things that aren't there. This is beautiful.
Now, here's Dunn. Bayless covering. On the wing, Wiggins. He feeds it to Zhang. Back to Wiggins. Poke loose. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
I think one aspect of Wiggins that really helps his game that might be overlooked is how long his arms are. It helps him keep the ball away from defenders when he's driving to the rim. The high release point on his shot makes it that much harder to contest.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, another benefit of Wiggins is his great length for his position. So it takes very few steps for him to go from the three-point line right to the rim.
Yeah, I think when you couple his reach with his hang time, you can see why he can adjust so many times in the air and still get off a great shot. It's really crazy to think he's a shooting guard with a 7-foot wingspan.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dunn kicks to Towns. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Luwawu's checked in. Launches it. That shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Levine. Pulls it from the elbow. Wiggins from outside. Prez with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Passes to Levine, to the paint. Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And it's 7 points for Chris Dunn.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Doris always on the hot list of topics as teams each year try to increase their odds of winning a championship. And through the first half,
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, dual threat with scoring and passing so far. How you liking the tempo of this game?
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Hey, This is what happened.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. This is checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 21. Taking a look at the 76ers. Bean, he's in at shooting guard. Simmons is out there with Saric. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Bayless in at the 1. Good on the shot.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Here's Dunn. He's got 12. Here's Wiggins, and it's good off the back rim and in. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Simmons passes to Saric. Bayless dishes to Saric. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Feeds it to Bayless. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Prez with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Dunn kicks to Towns. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the call will be against Prez.
I'm Prez.
That's his first foul. Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Levine. Towns the screen. Dunn passes to Towns. That one wide left.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA. With the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 13 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Prez, and he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Towns the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Minnesota. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Prez. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Dunn kicks to Zhang. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Now, this is a guy who was 63% from the free throw line his first year. Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter. I mean, the first thing you notice about Gorgui Zhang is when he's on the floor, it's his defensive presence. Very long arms to bother shooters, quick movement to stay and track drivers as they come to the rim. Such a force.
Hill, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, He's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Saric. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. Young is subbed in for Jared Bayless. Rubio with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. And with Zhang's defensive presence, Doris, he'll always find a way. Oh!
Yes.
Goodness. And Perez is never bashful about attacking the rack. When he sees space, he sprints towards it.
Timberwolves timeout called.
Start it. And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate.
He was the second best one in that class, in fact. But I do enjoy.
I bet he enjoys that too. He's a good man, isn't he?
He is, no question about it. And because he's new to the league, he's not objecting quite yet to the ad nauseum questions we tend to ask over and over.
How about quickly talking with Greg Popovich at San Antonio, which is always a challenge, whether you're calling the game or you're on the sideline.
I want you to understand something. When I am walking over to Greg Popovich, I want you to understand that my heart is pounding. I'm probably sweating.
No, come on.
And I'm trying not to shake.
Oh, come on. That's against everything you are. I know that. It's always good conversation, though. Back to Embiid from 7. And the shot is long.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Done with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The putback, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his third rebound tonight. Prez kicks to Embiid, and stolen by Zhang. Here's Dunn. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Dunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you have to love whenever Dunn squares up from mid-range. His jump shot is just money in the bank.
Rubio comes with the double team, and here's Covington from the arc. Offensive rebound. Young dishes to Prez. Over to the left wing. 1:05 left to play in the third. Noel in the corner. 5 to shoot. Prez passes to Young, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got 14 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now Dunn. He's got 14. The feed now to Rubio. Zhang with a screen on Young. And it's Rubio penetrating. Zhang a screen. From deep. Goes back up. That shot off. Some solid defense from Prez. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempt.
And it's great to see Prez in attack mode, just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
Now, here's Dunn. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. There's the pick. He dishes it to Rubio. Fires the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that was the perfect.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Come on, man. Let's get that lead. Got to get the ball moving. Get the ball moving.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Philadelphia shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Rubio and Levine together in the backcourt. Cole Aldrich is out there with Pekovic. And so it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.